our experiences and some of the challenges that we're facing. But I think there's only a few of us. Perhaps we could go around and introduce each other. So I see in front of me, I see Lilita Sparani. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. My apologies. If you'd like to go ahead and start, I think that would be great.
Thank you so much. Sorry to interrupt you. If you want, you can ask Lana. You have normally you have the option to use the screen to share a document or to share your webcam. And if others want to, you can ask Marwa, and we can give you this opportunity if you really want to do so.
Thank you, Cecile. Thank you. So I think we could, if you'd like to share your cameras, I think we have a few of them. If you do share your camera, please let me know so I can move my avatar to be able to see you. But perhaps we could start with the Lilita, as you were the first person I see on my to the left.
Thank you so much. Hello to everyone. Yes, my name is Lilita Sparana, and I am a program director of professional bachelor program, business process management at the BA School of Business and Finance in Riga, Latvia. And we just recently developed this new program and started implementation. So the leadership is one of the most important points there at the moment as well. So thank you.
Thanks, Lilita. Next to you, I see Irina. I can't see the last name, but I think we only have one Irina in the room. Irina, can you hear us? Okay.
I see that Irina has her mic open, but maybe she has a sound issue. We'll try to solve that one very quickly.
If it's okay with you, Irina, I can move to someone else and we'll come back to you. And once I think she's typing here. So let's see what she says. Okay, so she says she's okay, but we can't hear you. So we'll come back. I think Maura is going to help you with the sound. So next to you, I see Naveen Kalichorn from Ed Universal. Can you hear us? Okay, can anybody hear me? I'm not sure.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes.
Hey, Naveen, can you hear us? I mean, he's part of Ed Universal, so probably just
okay.
here to... Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. So we have Armida Lozano. Armida?
Yes, thank you. My name is Armida. I am from Mexico. I work at EGADE Business School. We have 3 sites of EGADE: Mexico City, Monterrey, and Guadalajara. And I am the director for international affairs. Very happy to be here, and I hope to collaborate with some universities that are here at the Ed Universal Convention. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Armida. Nice to meet you from Mexico. I'm actually, I forgot to say that I'm located in Cairo, Egypt. So I think we have 3 time zones just in this same room, which is very interesting. Next to you, Armida, I see Sonia. Sonia, I think you are from the same school, but could you introduce yourself?
Certainly. Hello, everyone. Nice meeting you all. I also come from EGADE Business School. I'm currently at Monterrey, Mexico. So it's nice to meeting you all. I'm head of the Strategic Intelligence and Accreditation Office at EGADE Business School.
Very nice to meet you, Sonia. We have one, Irina, if your mic is working, would you like to say a few words? I'm not sure if it has been solved yet.
No, not sure for that. She needs to go to the assistance tickets. but probably she can follow all the information that will be shared during this this workshop.
Great, thank you. So while you were introducing yourselves, I was actually taking notes. So thank you, Irina. So Irina's from Russia. She works for Moscow State University as a corporate relations coordinator. Really nice to meet you, Irina, and hopefully we can hear your voice today. But I was taking notes, and I love the fact that we have at least 3 different regions, 3 different parts of the globe present in this room. So we have Latvia, which is Europe. We have Mexico, we have Russia, and I'm from Egypt. So I think, the question that we have is that what are the most pressing leadership challenges that business schools in your country or regions face? After the keynote speech, obviously all of our minds started to think about the challenges that we're facing, especially during the most pressing time, which we were all very stressed, which was COVID-19. But I think some challenges were already there before COVID-19, and some new challenges arose that will continue to be there moving forward. I'll speak about Africa. I'm not going to talk about Egypt because Egypt does have some challenges, but because I represent the Association of African Business Schools, I have been exposed to many challenges that the leadership at the business schools have faced recently. So, the 3 main challenges that we have is the political challenges. Even though universities and business schools, they have so many great ideas and so many innovative curriculum development and, so many initiatives, a lot of times we see that they're bound by the political regime in the country where they operate. So that's a challenge. And, that's a challenge that we've experienced before COVID-19 and it still exists today in many countries. The other challenge is autonomy. So if a business school within a larger university, there's an issue of autonomy because sometimes they don't have leverage over their expenses, their finances, their revenue. But what we started to look at is we started to look at some leverage in their autonomy when it comes to academic decision and academic solutions. The third one, and I'm sure this would be common across many regions, will be the financial aspect of it, especially in COVID-19, where we had the inflow and the outflow of students when it comes to exchanges has dropped almost, actually was zero. So the financial income of these schools, ongoing and incoming and outgoing, has dropped significantly, which hindered the capabilities to some of them, like funding research, getting international faculty, and so forth. So that was the third challenge that business schools in Africa has faced mainly. Obviously, there are other challenges, and I could keep going on, but I think I want to give opportunity to hear from other parts of the world. So I would go to Lolita, since we started with you. And in Latvia, what are some of the challenges that your leadership and your business schools are facing?
Thank you so much, and thank you for sharing your challenges. Yeah, I fully agree. Some of them might apply also to our case, and but we are a little bit different because we are not the part still, and luckily we are not the part of any large university. We are the BA Business School, higher educational establishment. It is state-owned, of course, still, but we are able to see and to control our financial flows and so on. But unfortunately, of course, during these 2-3 years, there are number of students has decreased very, very much. And that's also due to 2 reasons, mostly 2 reasons. The first reason in Latvia, actually now we are facing demographic gap because time ago we didn't work on that quite well. And our social assistance system was not that supportive at that time yet. So we don't have a youth, and a lot of people are moving out of country, and a lot of young people has moved out of country just looking for a job in another EU countries. But the most important is that we are facing this global competitiveness. And of course, nowadays, when we are more virtually than physically meeting students, also for them, it's quite easier to choose any of other schools in a globe instead of the one here, because they are still sitting in at home and learning using technologies and via distance. And that's, of course, a competition. But if we speak about the study process, as I'm a program director of the business process management program, when we were developing this program, we were doing that together with all involved target groups, also using design thinking methods and trying to research end user wishes and to test them a lot. But now when we have to implement, we still see that there is quite a lack of very well prepared lecturers and the professors who could be the ones who teach these new leadership skills. And that's what I want to say by that, that most cases we would like to have, and students would like to have persons from the industry, with a real professional, practical background. But of course, due to the quite low fees for the lecturers, unfortunately, in our countries, they are very low. So business people, yes, they agree to come time to time, but they don't want to agree to take all study course and lead it, yeah. But that's what we need. So we try to interact between the academic staff and the guest lecturers, so to be able to provide them the very, very, very well qualified study. I mean the lectures and also practice-based learning. That's what we are facing. But in leadership, preparing good leaders, there are a lot of competencies should be taught, and yes,